Hey, Lawrence.
I've got an email here.
I thought we weren't doing that today. I thought we were going to do it on the second channel. You're going to subscribe to that, TG2?
It's an integration for Raid Shadow Legends. So
integration. Brilliant.
Integration starts now. Hey, Brian. Got an email here from Raid Shadow Legends. They want to sponsor...
Who?
Another... No, you can't say who. You know who they are. You've been playing their game. The one thing that you don't want to say when you're about to massively endorse a brand.
Who?
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
Guys, wait. I've got an integration here via email from Raid Shadow Legends.
Bloody brilliant,
They
I tell you what.
want to sponsor another episode of True News.
No, genuinely, I can't say how grateful I am to them.
They loved how many people from the show last time went over to download the brand new RPG from these great guys. And the thing that everyone found when they got over there was it's free. Well, what does Raid offer, I hear you ask?
I didn't say that, sorry.
Sorry.
What does Raid offer, Lawrence?
Well, there's a load of things it offers, Brian. You can collect over 400 champions. You can assemble a team from 16 heroic factions. Discover 13 spectacular locations. Enjoy a fully voiced story campaign. Now, that's something that most things on a games console don't even have.
Wow.
This is all just happening live on the mobile phone, Brian. Best of all, we're on it, not as characters, but
I mean, coming soon, surely.
I mean, you do look a bit like some of the characters.
Thank
to be
you.
Fair,
Appreciate that. Must be bloody handsome.
I've been playing it for some time here.
Looks like it says installing there.
No, it says signing in.
Oh, right,
yeah,
okay.
from the old time. It's not installing. And what I love most about it is that everyone can find something for themselves. So, some of it is that people love collecting characters. Some of it is about the deep storyline. Some of it is actually just the great graphics for a mobile phone.
I went and checked the reviews out.
On the Play Store?
Yeah, because I was a bit like, I know they're sponsoring us, but I just want to double check what everyone else is saying, because there's one thing people know about me, Lawrence. I really care what people have got to say.
Exactly.
And 300,000, almost perfect score.
And that's why the great game is growing super fast. The highly anticipated new Faction Wars feature is also now live.
That's good, because I marked that down on my calendar.
Me as
so
well.
now I know it's coming live soon.
And obviously you get the new daily login reward for the first 90 days in the game. And if you find me under my nickname, Lozcast, you might be able to be quick enough to join my clan.
Yeah, it's probably going to fill up pretty quick.
I'm pretty sure it's on the way to full already, Brian, so head over there.
He's got a full clan, baby.
That's me. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you're a new player, you will get 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 50 gems, and 1 free champion.
Can I just be clear, though?
Yeah.
If you don't click on that link, you are actually depriving me of making more True News episodes and podcasts. So click on the link.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, all jokes aside, I'm being dead ass serious here. I'm not, this isn't for the read.
No.
I need to pay the fucking bills.
can't say that.
These guys are literally keeping the lights on right now.
But Brian, would you take a look at this badass champion? Executioner. And all this treasure will be waiting for you here.
Can I just say, though, with the treasure thing,
Yeah.
I need to be paid. Jump on the game, play that for a while, enjoy it, and when you're playing that, I've just helped Geordie pay the fucking bills.
Yeah.
And I need that.
Yeah. And not only that, Brian, but hurry up, because the rewards are only relevant for 30 days. Do you want to know what I enjoy most about the game, Brian?
Tell me, Lawrence.
Well, sometimes it's making my heroes' power levels sort of go up. Other times it's unlocking new skills and abilities. I suppose you're more of a tactical strategy guy.
I like to go for the power play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Domination.
And the great thing is you can play for 5 minutes or 5 hours completely free. So head over there, links in the description, get all the great rewards that we mentioned earlier in the video.
Jump on it.
Because I mean...
Dun, 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 dun. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Jump on it.
Play raid. Play raid.
Shadow Legends. Top of the news today, Brian. Young woman who claims famous Irish sports star sexually assaulted her was chatting to him before alleged attack. Now, there's some CCTV footage that's been put out there into the police's grasp, and apparently it pictures the two walking to a car around the same time that she alleges there was an assault.
I wonder who it could be, Lawrence. Does it say where the police are from?
It says they're from Crumlin in Dublin, which also sounds like a Snoop Dogg lyric.
I'm a poet.
This isn't funny, it's worrying.
We worry about the road that certain Irish sports stars are going down.
We're not talking about Roy or Robbie Keane, are we? And
No.
is there any other sports stars from Ireland?
Martin O'Neill.
It's definitely not Martin O'Neill. My money would be on the woman to beat Martin O'Neill big time. She'd beat the fuck out of that
She'd
little
smash
man.
his little glass into his face.
You call that a cock, do you?
Yeah, wow, that's... No, Martin O'Neill's got a massive penis, notorious for
I've
it,
heard that,
actually.
actually.
Yeah,
In a
shows.
completely unrelated event, bloodyelbow.com have released a report about a certain Irish sports star called Conor McGregor.
I know of this sports star.
He's banned from a club after accusations that a woman was forced into an SUV with a teammate.
Okay.
Sounds
Painfully similar.
but very different. different.
Yeah.
Because it's
two unrelated
one's
events.
Conor McGregor
Yeah.
and one's an unnamed Irish sports star.
Possibly Martin O'Neill.
Exactly.
Yes.
Insider claims to have spoken to witnesses who saw McGregor's entourage force a woman into a car outside of Los Angeles celebrity hotspot Delilah. So this is in LA.
Yeah, this is a whole other place.
See, couldn't have been the same.
Yeah.
McGregor and a group of friends were being rowdy at an establishment. Not a crime.
No.
McGregor picked up a woman who was working bottle service, put her over his shoulder. The witnesses said that McGregor passed the woman onto another member of the entourage, who then carried her to an SUV that was parked outside.
Natural and normal behaviour in modern society.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Do you know what I mean? There's that much mad shit come out about McGregor. I don't even know. The witness said the woman eventually came out of the car looking, and I quote, rattled. Rattled can mean
upset.
shaken.
Shaken.
Or if you're from Newcastle, rattled means you're being fucked 6 ways from Sunday. Charlie Ward, friend of Conor McGregor and Bellator fighter, told a news outlet he was making out with the staff female, and a manager looked inside the car and asked if the woman was being held against her will. Ward claimed he thought this was a joke and that the manager started yelling and threatening to call the police. Ward further claimed that the staffer made it known that she was here on her own accord. So this is really nothing to do with Conor McGregor, just like the first story. One thing that is about Conor McGregor is he's called out Frankie Edgar.
He loves
on
a fight.
Twitter. Frankie Edgar, former champion. However, fights 2 weight classes below lightweight these days. Strange one. I don't get it. They said Dana White, make the fight happen. I'll donate my purse to charity.
All of it. 100% of it.
It's a bit much, that.
Yeah.
I mean, he donated a percentage of his whiskey to the first responders. Fair play.
It's as if he's trying to distill his conscience in some way.
He probably misjudged that, though. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think he expected the proper 12 to sell quite as many bottles.
Just ask Will and Stephen about their meet and greet on the tour. Donate everything from that to charity. Instantly regretted it.
What you need to do in future is work out how much money you've got at the end of it, then donate the money. Don't tell people at the start, because then you got to be held to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Never do all the money. Always just say a percentage.
He's saying December, he wants to fight, make it happen. The fact that both fighters are out there saying, let's do this. I mean, it's not the fight I want from McGregor, but fuck it. If there's a reason to get him in the cage, let's say it. If it doesn't happen, there's a lot more going on in McGregor's life than he's letting on.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
if you're on Twitter saying this, that and the other and it doesn't happen, you're a bullshitter.
It's
at
also
that point.
yeah.
You're because Dana White has no reason to not make this fight happen now. They've both said yes on Twitter.
Why would you not?
While we're on fighting, obviously we've covered the KSI Logan fight a lot. We're going to be doing loads more content for it, but a lot of people are coming out calling it a cringe fest, calling it silly, and two clowns out there, you know, doing the press conference and all of that. We've just had our 4th fighter die in the last 4 months. Patrick Day, who had a good record, very up-and-coming fighter, do you know what I mean? In the prime of his life, I think he was 27 years old. He won like 16 fights. He'd only been stopped once before, never been like knocked out. Has his first bad knockout and then dies recently. Looking at the way he was punched, it wasn't like it was anything I haven't seen every single week in UFC, in boxing. It happens all the time. I'm just quite sick of people devaluing the act of getting in the ring. Like,
right.
I haven't got no problem if people don't like JJ and Logan, that's fine. Like, the showmanship is not for everyone. People call it cringeworthy, that's fine. When these lads get in the ring, be absolutely sure that they're gonna put their fucking bodies on the line, and this is actually real. There is no head guards. You are going to see two people who are going for the fucking kill. People do die in boxing. So, because I've spent time with Logan and JJ recently, and I've spent a lot of time with them in general, and I feel like I know them quite well. I'm like, yeah, you don't actually realise like what's going on here. To a lot of people, just taking this as some sort of joke.
Yeah,
like,
they're taking it very seriously. Both of them are taking it extremely seriously.
And when you see a young kid lose his life to this sport, it's like, this isn't fucking football, mate. This isn't like a charity football match. Something bad could happen. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, rest in peace to Patrick Day. This is not a fucking, this isn't a joke. As serious as it fucking gets in sport. And it's just tragic when these young kids lose their lives like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, doing what they love. In the build-up to it, there's a lot of interviews, there's a lot of interest in both of the fighters. How do you think JJ looks?
That isn't like normal JJ to me.
He looks like a man now, doesn't he?
Well, he does, but also he looks like a young man in a room full of savages who he knows he has to learn from. When I watched this interview, I was like, his attitude is spot on there. That's a student attitude.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I mean, I've been waiting to get to Vegas because I know this is when the real work comes in. I know this is where so much boxing knowledge is here, and I'm able to just take everything that I need to take and literally just destroy Logan with it.
How old's JJ?
25.
He reminds me of, and I don't mean to always bring things back to me, right? But
You're going to say reminds me of me.
But it reminds me of a time where when I first went offshore, look at how like wide-eyed he is.
Yeah.
There's a humbling feeling when you're around people who are bigger, better than you at everything, where you are just absorbing every single thing that
Especially
goes
if you're
on.
smart and taking it in.
Exactly. Like, you need to be fucking sharp on your toes. Whatever anyone tells you, do it. Whatever they say, take it in. Like, he is going to be like a fucking sponge in that Mayweather gym for the next few weeks. Like, YouTube, Instagram, all the fucking fans, it all means nothing now. Like, it's him and Logan in a ring. Everything else is bullshit. And that's the one thing, I mean, when our interviews come out, the one thing that I think really comes across is we interviewed them both last time, and it's like going from boys to men in that year.
Yeah.
I think about this fight once a day, at least.
And it's the best wank you'll have all day.
I keep racking my brains over who's going to win. And this is the thing, when our interviews come out, I think after each podcast, people will be like, he's winning or he's winning. Like,
That's the way that I felt.
because the confidence is so strong with both of them. I think we're getting a defining winner for sure. I think what's going to happen is one of them is going to clearly have learnt more than the other. Usually in rematches, I expect to see that because they're so young in their boxing knowledge.
Yeah.
It's the one who's absorbed the most who's going to win. And to be fair to JJ, we're looking at him here. He's in the fucking Mayweather gym. That's a good sign for him.
Yeah. If you ever needed to absorb information on anything, this is like going to fucking university
Absolutely.
for a whole month.
That's exactly what it is. It's
I hope it's not Freshers Week for him, though, 'cause, that'd be terrible.
If Loz's Freshers Week was anything to go off, wild times.
Wild times, just reading in the library.
While we're on boxing, there's a YouTuber who I've been watching for quite some time now, Lawrence. And I never know whether it's a character, whether it's real.
Right.
I think there's definitely some of it that is real.
Okay.
He might be one of the wildest motherfuckers on YouTube, because if you're going to troll, pick the sidemen.
Yeah.
Don't pick professional boxers. Apparently, he was told by Anthony Joshua recently to get the fuck out of his gym. Right. And here's what happened.
A JPEG at the start of a video with some banging music, though.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua was trying to bully me the other day, He was trying to really put it on me the other day. Joshua. Let me tell you what happened. I was in the Ingle gym getting interviewed with Kid Galahad.
I'm convinced that this is a real story, by the way.
Let's just analyse what's happening in the frame here.
He always drinks rosé.
Rosé wine.
That's his thing. It's strange because he actually angles for a sponsorship deal. The things he says, even Echo Falls wouldn't sponsor him.
And I sat down on one side of the gym, and Joshua was on the other side of the gym. He was like looking at me like that, and then he went like that, and then I went like that, and I could see him just keep looking at me like. And then I started texting this woman who is one of society's rejects, and then I looked up and I seen Joshua walking towards me, and I sat down and he stood there and I was looking up at him. And he said to me, "What did you say about me in your videos?" Because I've done videos saying that he's fake and he's just laughing at Graham Norton's shit jokes, being all media friendly and media trained, stay humble.
Graham Norton's a national treasure. Back off.
You can be a national treasure and still have shit jokes.
Yeah, clearly.
So I said, "What did I say?" And then he said, "Get out my gym." And I wanted to smack him, I wanted to smack him, with a lucky punch from the gods. But I can punch, in the streets, I've knocked out 3 women.
So that would be the point there where you wonder whether it is a character.
I don't know, but keep watching.
Okay.
In the streets, I'm unbeaten, like Mayweather. TBE. I'm 3-0 in the streets. TBE. Joshua trying to bully me.
Wow.
Do you not find it funny?
I find it funny. I can't work out what the end joke is.
Okay.
Like, what's the?
It's just his little isms that I think.
Yeah, he's clearly got little
Joshua
nuances.
trying to bully me. Yeah.
Joshua putting it on me. He threatened my life. He threatened my life.
He keeps using lines from other
people. Yeah.
Joshua trying to threaten my life. She looks alright, don't she? Those tattoos have taken her from being probably a 8 out of 10 down to a 6 out of 10. But if I was in a nightclub and she came up to me, I wouldn't say those tattoos are horrible. Those tattoos have taken you down a few levels. You want to get them removed ASAP because they're fucking horrible. I'd say, yeah, they're nice, yeah. Where did you get them done? Yeah, they're quite good there. Yeah, I like them. So men tell women anything to get a blowjob off them.
Thai boxing TV. He's just a funny fucker. Not all the time. You know, sometimes he crosses the line, but don't we all?
In a way.
I don't know if we put this in.
Oh.
But JJ's good friend, Calix, just broke up with his girlfriend.
Yeah, I deliberately didn't watch it because I thought we'd laugh at it on True News. Sorry, we'd watch it on True News.
I've not known Calix very well,
No.
but it made me sort of like him a lot. This guy loves this girl, right? I've met them both together. They're a cute couple.
Lovely couple.
Come across really well. You can tell he's a good person by the way he deals with this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll do it.
You know what the...
No, wait. I've got an idea. And today, live on BBC, we have the breaking news from Sarah and Calix.
She's trying to play it down. She's trying to make it look like it's got small numbers because she's saying it's on BBC.
You can see when emotionally you're not ready or deal with something, so you just do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just weren't working anymore. We'd have been together like 5 years recently. We just weren't making each other happy anymore, and...
We'd done the old ad. We thought we'd got everything we need out of this. Time to move on.
You're such a cunt.
We're not getting any more out of this.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we've rinsed this for all it's worth.
I'm getting emotional.
Love Island are going, fucking hell, we can't even rerun those.
Yeah.
People can make up their own assumptions from Twitter and Instagram posts where it's just a block of text, whereas if you see us together today, we hope that you can see that we do still love each other.
What a mature young man.
What a lovely young man.
No,
they are both lovely.
I think the way he's thought about this is spot on.
We just both had like, I don't shout on camera. I'm just here to entertain you guys, and we'll just keep it at that, and I just try and make the best videos that I possibly can. It's been a crap 18 months.
I fucking respect him for admitting that, because what happens is when you're a YouTuber or an entertainer of any kind, but particularly with YouTube, because you've got to be on camera so regularly, is if you're having a really shit year or 18 months, as he said, you feel like a bit of a fraud on camera.
Believe me.
You feel like, who am I fucking kidding? I'm not fucking happy. I've had those feelings. And the fact that he's putting that out there is very good.
It's difficult when you break up in public, obviously, because people still put it together. They compare your old partner.
Not being insensitive.
Yeah, but
5 years, bro. There's a lot of options out there now.
Wow.
Do you know
Okay.
what I mean?
I thought you were gonna make a plea to her. So thank God you didn't. That's fair enough.
No.
Yeah. What you're basically saying is there's plenty more fish in the sea. But
I'm
this
not
fish
the
was a
type
good
of
fish.
guy. I'm not the type of guy to just go after an ex-girlfriend of a mate. I'm just saying the options are open, Cal.
Wow. Are you making a plea to Calix?
You can fuck.
Your options are open here, buddy. If you know what I mean.
Thank you, Lawrence, but no.
Right.
And I'm sure he's more than aware. I'm just saying, life is a game, and now's your time to play that game, motherfucker.
Roll the gay dice.
Roll the fucking, not the gay.
Not
Why
the
is
gay
everything?
dice. Why do you have to make everything about
Why do you have
homosexuality? Why are you the one with all the
Honestly.
undertones?
Honestly.
Unbelievable why you would try and always inject your
Just come here and give us a cuddle. On to a bit of football now. Not really football.
Oh, you said it was football.
Footballers and their wives. Starting with Paul Gascoigne, aka Gaza. He's been found not guilty. Sexual assault and also assault by beating. Well, I'll read some of the things that came out in the courtroom. When I was playing, I wasn't the slimmest. And I was called fat. My niece and nephews were called fat, and we lost one of them. Jay took drink and drugs, bless him. When I heard that noise, fat, anyone who gets that name, I automatically protect them. Gascoigne demonstrates to the jury what his speech is like without his dentures, which he tells the court he didn't have in at that day. The jury hears that this is why the 52-year-old's speech may have been slurred on the train, because obviously they're trying to find a reason.
Why be slurring his words? I can't think of another.
But not for a known alcoholic. The former England international tour police, he was drinking beer on the train. He had a few cans, maybe 3 or 4.
Just to be clear, an ex-alcoholic just having 3 or 4 cans on the train, a highly plausible situation.
He also says he can't drink gin after a recent operation as it makes him spew, the court heard. He had a drink, the defence told the jury, but he wasn't out of control. His intentions were good, but deployed in the wrong way. Kissing is what Mr. Gascoigne is used to.
What do you mean?
It can be maybe too emotional, but it doesn't make it sexual.
No, because often I just walk around in public and go, God, that person looks like I need help, I must kiss them.
A kiss, according to the defence, Michelle, hire a woman lawyer, nice one.
Cynical.
A kiss can be anything from a mother kissing her child to 2 people getting married or from a teammate when you score one of the greatest goals for England against Scotland at Euro 96. The fact that his solicitor would think to implant that into the jury's mind.
Sure, you'd hope that the jury were neutral at some point.
Remember what Gaza did for you.
Yeah.
What I find amazing is we're comparing
kissing a stranger,
a total stranger,
on a train,
who does not want to be near him. We're comparing that to a kiss from a mother to a child. Two people getting married.
Absolutely. Natural. So beautiful.
Known each other their whole lives.
Yeah.
And also him scoring a goal with his teammates.
Absolutely.
We're comparing that. Was the prosecution who came back with Mr. Gascoigne.
Mr. Penalty in...
Mr. Gascoigne lied and lied and lied from the start. He lied up until and during giving evidence in court. Mr. Gascoigne has been lying through his teeth, whichever teeth they were at the time.
Right.
Which was a great line from
his
them.
Teeth on the day.
Basically, it just seems like there wasn't quite enough evidence to nail him on the fact that he basically put it on a total stranger and he was pissed off. As a football fan and as a Newcastle lad, I want to defend Gaza. The signs aren't good, mate.
This is sad.
He's being found not guilty of sexual assault, but that doesn't mean he's innocent, if you know what I mean.
Right.
He's still being a twat.
So in the legal sense, he absolutely is innocent. In a very literal sense,
he's guilty of being a twat.
Yeah.
Speaking of guilty, on to Rebecca Vardy, who may be guilty, may not be.
Right.
But to be honest with you, another twat. You know?
I quite like her. I don't know what you're on about.
All right, just a recap on this bullshit. Colleen Rooney put out a statement in which sort of she got nicknamed Wagatha Christie because of the way she detailed how someone had been sharing stories from a private Instagram account. She couldn't put a finger on who it was. She thought, I've got a sneaky suspicion that it's this one person. She turns everyone else off and only allows one person to see them, and then the stories carry on coming out in the newspapers, and she at the end reveals it was Rebecca Vardy.
Peekaboo!
Meaning,
it's me, Rebecca Vardy, watching all your fucking stories because Jamie won't give me any money.
Yeah, I've always found it strange that Rebecca Vardy was so desperate to be famous. Like when she went on I'm a Celebrity, I'm like, no, you're not a celebrity. You're the wife of a footballer.
Get me out of here should be your phrase.
You do nothing. You are nothing to do with the public eye.
Well, no, she's a famous woman.
No,
people will look up to.
You're not famous. You're not famous. You're trying to become famous by being on a TV show. Why are you doing that? Because you crave fame. And what do people do who are fame whores? They sell stories to newspapers, I'm afraid. Wow. Now, Colleen Rooney, from 16 years old, being with Wayne Rooney, has always sheltered herself from the public eye. Obviously, she's being photographed because she was a superstar footballer's wife from very early on. And make no mistake about it, Wayne Rooney, biggest England goal scorer of all time, Manchester United record goal scorer, superstar. Jamie Vardy was someone who sort of appeared later on the scene, later on in life, and was never the same level of fame that Wayne Rooney was exposed to for many, many years. Colleen never courted that. It was just in her life.
Ever.
And when she was humiliated by Wayne, she conducted herself with absolute dignity, I thought, the whole time. To judge her character, I look at that. To judge Rebecca Vardy's character, who the minute Jamie Vardy has one good fucking season for Leicester, she's on I'm a Celebrity. You know the type of people we're dealing with here. I feel sorry for Colleen. She can't even trust her own friends.
Although Colleen, after a while, has also not divorce Wayne Rooney and those kind of things.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's her decision, though.
Absolutely.
And also, he's the father of our children.
Absolutely.
Rebecca Vardy is just some random...
There she is.
Twat.
Should we see what Trisha's been up to? See what Trisha Paytas has tried?
I wonder what Trisha's been up to. Or who's been up Trisha? No one these days. She's giving it. She's not pregnant, is she?
We're about to find out.
She was a fucking man 2 days ago. Let's start with the fact she was transitioning.
Right. I don't think she was transitioning.
Well, she was saying she was a man inside here.
In there. But not out here because she has giant fake tits. Routine.
If you want to know how to get views on YouTube, you don't have to put out good content. These are the type of things you need to say, right? Transgender.
Next day.
Apology. I'm
day.
Questioning.
Next day.
Then a morning routine.
Obviously.
Bizarrely throws in a morning routine.
Do you know what else I think is, right?
That was scheduled.
After the previous week, all of these, right? I don't think, how can this person have a morning routine I can copy? No. I don't look at them and think, they're onto successful
I think here is someone who really doesn't know what's going on in their life.
Morning routine. Wake up, cry for 20 minutes.
Borderline personality disorder.
Don't joke about this sort of thing.
Reacting to Trisha Shade in Shane Dawson.
Right.
I was Zac Efron.
I was Zac Efron for 24 hours.
And then high, dressed as a Joker, and then early pregnancy
acne.
We're not dealing with a sane person here. I said like a couple of weeks ago, fair play to her for speaking her mind. Can I just say, I completely take that back now.
Absolutely. You've just exploited every minority. Anyone who's in any troubled situation, she'll tag you in the video.
Yeah, so if
next week she's going to be a terrorist.
Yeah.
Right? Zac Efron. This woman claimed to be Zac Efron.
Even Zac Efron is not safe at this point. Yeah. And Zac Efron had to get into the mind of Ted Bundy.
Well, Brian, if that depressed you, then this is going to
depress... any hot women?
No, Brian, I thought I'd show you Farming Simulator 19 and adventure number 1. This is episode 3, by the way. I've skipped a couple of episodes in.
Bullshit teenager, is it?
No, Brian, this is Farming Simulator. This is a real-world simulator of farming.
Who's playing it?
Probably some bullshit teenager.
Oh, well, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the logging community here on Farming Simulator 19, this is your boy, TJL Daily, coming at you.
I don't know what's more pathetic, the fact that this has got 6 likes or 8 dislikes. The fact that it's got more dislikes than the 6 likes it's got.
The farming community is notoriously bitchy.
We are going to attempt the biggest...
He's hyping this up. The biggest what?
He leaves long gaps. He's not watching the biggest, he's watching the biggest
log load that we've ever attempted.
This isn't any dig at you, by the way.
If there's one thing you know I love, it's a good log load. Although there's no woman involved in this, sadly. So.
Stack on top of what we already got. What's going on, brother?
What up, boys? How's it going?
By the way, I didn't watch this video before. I was just hoping it would be good. I just saw Farming Simulator and I clicked.
Like, let's say they're working at some sort of car rental place and they're just desperate to get home so they can play on Farm Simulator. And
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Like, just go and work on a farm, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Know what I mean?
Fuck
your job off.
Why?
Go and work on an actual... You can do this for real.
You know when you play... Initially, I play Fortnite. I think, okay, I can't go out in public. I can't jump out of a plane or a flying bus and go and shoot a load of people, right?
No, you can do this.
You can literally go and find a farm and literally do this.
No, if this was a farm simulator where you got to do unrealistic things, I would get it.
Absolutely.
You know?
Pink cows,
like all of a sudden that you can mate cows with pigs.
Yeah,
you know?
incredible.
Things that you can't, or own multiple farms and build a huge empire.
Yeah.
But all he's doing is the dog work. He's literally doing the most basic shit on a simulator. What is the world coming to?
This channel's actually called 518 Logging.
I'm gonna try to literally grab all these. You guys think I can do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to literally grab
Let's go crazy. Let's go wild. What, 5 in one go? Mental.
You guys shouldn't be able to operate heavy machinery like this, guys. This is crazy shit.
I had a couple on the way home from work, and now I'm going crazy.
I'm tanked up.
Got a huge update that came out. What's today? Today's so Saturday it came out, and let me tell you, what a difference that he's made on this game as far as logging goes. Unbelievable.
Let me tell you, what a difference.
I mean, look at how slow this is working. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
By the way, this guy's walking around as if the farmer himself.
No, but what he's trying to do is get a good angle so that we can see the logging commence.
The logging.
When I game, I play on Battlefield. I want to know what it feels like to be a soldier, sniping, trying to kill people and not be killed. Or I'm on Rocket League where I'm playing football with actual cars.
Amazing.
I want to do things I can never do.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Listen to the excitement.
This is ridiculous.
Outer view of that. Look at that.
Look at where I'm standing. Look how much taller this is.
Look at that.
Than me. That is the biggest log. That's the most full log trail I've ever seen.
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I don't speak about women's naked breasts like this.
Look at
this
that.
Is amazing.
Unbelievable.
This is another food reviewer. We've unearthed a gem here.
Yeah, guys, head over to 518 Logging.
If you lot have got anything you want us to talk about on True News, don't forget to tweet us or Instagram us. My Instagram link is in the description below. I've nearly overtaken Lawrence, I believe. What are you on?
I'm on 82 now.
Fuck.
So you can go hit that what?
Yeah.
At Lozcast, LOZCAST. See over there. Some great content and stories.
I'm at 68k, so I'm chasing you down.
Wow, chasing me down.
Don't forget to follow True Geordie Official on Instagram.
Who's going to hit 100k first?
Fuck off.
Let's. LOZCAST.
Main
See
thing
you over
is
there.
subscribe to the True Geordie YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
He's gone.
Don't forget to do some logging.
Yeah.